Hey guys, it's Katy, art director from Boys and Girls Clubs of Dorchester. I hope you're all doing well, and I hope you're all trying to relax and keep calm and maintain a peaceful environment throughout this time. And some of the ways that I like to relieve stress or try to remain calm when I'm in stressful situations is to really pamper myself. So think about some of those things that you would do, like go get a massage or a facial or a pedicure, and think about how you can do some of those things at home. So the past couple weeks, we've been doing some DIY at-home spa products, and I have another one for you guys again today. So one thing I really like to do to help de-stress sometimes after like a really long day or a really hard week is I like to soak my feet in like an Epsom salt bath. So today I'm going to show you guys how to make a DIY foot soak at home with just a few materials that you should be able to find in your kitchen. So for this project, we have a few ingredients that we need, and then there's a few optional ingredients. So the main ingredients that we need to create our DIY foot soak is Epsom salt, which you can just find at your pharmacy, you can find it at Walmart, you might be able to find it at the dollar store. Baking soda, which again is something that most people keep in their house, but if you don't have it, you can find it at the pharmacy, you can find it at the grocery store, you can find it on Amazon, you can find it at the dollar store, so it's easily accessible. And then my optional materials are essential oils. So essential oils are a really good thing to add to your foot soak because they have a lot of healing properties. And then I happen to have these lavender flower buds at home. So this is something that most people wouldn't have, but if you do have anything sort of like this, you can add it. Another thing that you can add is actually if you have tea at home, if you have tea bags or loose tea, you can cut open the tea bag, or you can add loose tea into your mixture. And then you of course need something to keep your foot soak in. So I just have a mason jar here, but any type of jar will work fine. Even if you just have like a plastic cup with a lid, that'll work. Or even if you don't have that, you can just put it in like a little Ziploc bag will be fine. And then I also have a measuring cup. So you guys can go ahead and grab those materials, and then once you're all set, we are ready to get started. All right, so now that we have all of our ingredients, we are ready to get started. So for this recipe, I have a very small jar, so I'm gonna measure out 1/4 of a cup of Epsom salts and then 2 tablespoons of baking soda. And I'm gonna mix it in a bowl. Take my Epsom salt in my 1/4 of a cup measuring spoon. I'm gonna put it in my bowl. This Epsom salt actually already has peppermint and rosemary in it, so I'm gonna make mine lavender peppermint rosemary, but there's a lot of different variations of this. If you wanted to do just a plain lavender one, you could do that. If you wanted to do a plain peppermint one, a citrus one would be really nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my 1/4 of a cup of Epsom salt, and then 2 tablespoons of baking soda. There we go. I'm gonna mix that up. Combine it. It smells so good already. And then I'm gonna take my lavender essential oil, and remember, essential oils are very strong, so you don't need to add a lot, maybe 5 to 8 drops of this. And then once you add your drops, go ahead and mix it. And I like to use my hands to mix this to make sure that all of the ingredients are combined nicely, but if you don't want to use your hands, you can use a spoon or popsicle stick. All right, so now that's there. So now I'm gonna add some lavender buds. And again, if you don't have anything like this, that's okay. I'm actually gonna add some green tea too, because green tea has healing properties. So I'm not gonna use the whole tea bag. Just use about half of it. And mix that all up. And if you want, you can even add a food coloring to this. So if you wanted to do a color, so I would probably do purple if I was gonna add a color to my food coloring. I mean, if I was gonna add a color to my foot soak, but you don't have to add a color. I'm just gonna leave this one white. So once I have it all mixed together, I'm just gonna go ahead and put it into my container carefully. Pack it down in there. And then you can put your cover on. And then I like to decorate my jars. So for something like this, I might take like a nice pretty scrapbook paper with flowers on it or something and glue it onto my lid. And then I might tie a little piece of twine or a little piece of ribbon around the edge just to give it like a very cute little look so that it'll look pretty in your bathroom. And then once you're finished, you can go ahead and soak your feet. So what I would do is I would probably add about 2 teaspoons of this foot soak into some really, really hot water. I have like a little bin that I like to fill up and soak my feet in. But yeah, so then I just put it in there. Sometimes I'll put like a little bit of baby oil into it, or a little bit of soap, and sometimes I'll use a scrub brush, or sometimes I'll just let them soak. So I hope you enjoyed making a DIY foot soak with me. As always, make sure you share your creations with the rest of us. Go ahead and send us pictures, videos, and we hope that you'll join us for another program soon. Bye.